Hey, welcome back everyone. This is Andre and this is I Play I Talk. The last time we were here, we saw that Emile did send a letter to Marie. We have no idea what he did, right? And Anna saved Carl from death. And Emile is going to see his fate as not a prisoner of war, but as a rebellious soldier who didn't want to die in the war, in a battle that was essentially lost and was just a bloodbath, as per the words of the narrator. So let's not wait any longer and just figure it out. Actually, let's wait a little bit longer and actually just see this. Military justice. This is actually really interesting. In uniform, soldiers were subject to military justice. 2,500 death penalties were meted out to punish disobedience and desertion. Wow. You either go to your death or there's no way out. Of these, 650 were actually carried out, which is still a lot, mainly at the start of the war. And they figured out that this was ridiculous, right? As the war progressed, politicians tried to limit progressed. Politicians tried to limit the use of execution, especially those intended to set an example, which is kind of ridiculous. This is stupid. This is 100% stupid, and I am mad about this. Nevertheless, in the wake of the Chemin des Dames mutinies, over 50 soldiers were still executed. Ridiculous. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. I am very upset about this right now. So authoritarian and ridiculous. Go fight in the war or die. Go die or die. You can almost imagine that this would be a good choice. To just be executed instead of like going through awfulness in war. It's such a morbid part of the game right now. Keep saying again and again, like I really like how the feel of this game is very true to sadness and horror.
Dearest Marie.
Oh, there's the letter. Let's pay attention.
As the war ends for me, I have no regrets. I've seen too much horror. I hope fate has been more merciful to you. Our time on Earth is brief, and mine has been filled with so much joy that I can only be thankful for how much I've been blessed, most especially for the wonder you brought into my life. This letter is my last. I've been found guilty by a military court for the death of an officer. It was not my intention to kill him. War makes men mad. Though I failed Carl, I know my sacrifice has not been in vain. I fought for my country and my liberty. My honor is assured. Since it is the will of God to separate us on earth, I hope we'll meet again in heaven. Keep me in your prayers.
Oh, I really wish he wouldn't.
Your loving Papa. Always.
Even though their bodies have long since returned to dust, their sacrifice still lives on. We must strive to cherish their memory and never forget.
I'm really upset right now. I'm borderline sad, and this game has almost made me cry. I 100% recommend people play it and figure out and read everything and try to find every collectible. because this really makes you dive deep into the emotions of it. I probably will come back and rewatch that part of the video. Well, thanks Ubisoft, I guess, for this incredible game. I think I took the music out, and that's probably why he's not playing, but I find it's really fitting that there is no music right now. I guess thanks to everybody who made this game, it's really profound. And I think if I were one of the people who actually worked in it, I would probably have cried. Because as I'm playing, I'm almost crying because I feel like it's worth it. It's worth a tear or two, or maybe just like bawling your eyes out. I'm really, really upset that Emile had to die at the end. I was really hoping for at least in the game world, a happy ending for at least a family. But yeah, Carl survived, but Emile unfortunately had to leave. But yeah, out of respect, let's just see all of the people that worked in this, and can't really joke about it 100%. There's no way a comedy show would have been able to do this game, because it's almost even disrespectful. Like I cracked a few jokes, I know, but in the end, this is just, I mean, you can make a comedy show, but like I'm not saying that like people that make YouTubers that make comedy, they cannot go through this game, but yeah, production babies, let's celebrate life in the midst of all of this disgrace that was the war.
Hungry for more, the war was not yet over.
Yeah.
Its appetite was infinite.
Didn't really like the transition, because it just kind of felt like they forgot to put that scene in the end. They would have rather just finished on that note rather than keep that going, but it makes a lot of sense. People are making all the transitions there, making sure that everybody in the world knows about this, regardless of where they live, whether their country played a major role in war. No country would, no country, but lots of lives were lost in that war more than 100 years ago now, like 100 and the war ended 102 years ago. But that's a long time if you think about it, right? It's a long time. This is the Montreal personnel. Montreal is the city I live in. And yeah. Let's keep giving a little bit of a moment of silence, I guess. It's not even November, like when we celebrate the Remembrance month in Canada, Remembrance Day being November 12th. And I guess this year definitely I've already had the poppy flower on my clothes once, but I have to get another one, and this definitely makes me see war with a new perspective even. And I hope that people that watch this and people that play this mostly get to find the same. I don't regret playing this game at all. I don't regret playing this year. I'm not a comedian. I'm not playing and doing a comedy show, so I am chill, and I kind of want to keep it that way. But I don't want to. But I feel like there is room, absolutely 100% for this game here, since I guess a lot of this channel is like me. I want to talk a lot about how games shape culture as well, and they are part of our culture. And they can really be very influential, and not only in the future and the present, and not only in just making memes or just the way we live, but also how they teach us stuff. It's so interactive and nice. Going through the whole war, and even if it's gruesome in a lot of ways, the game is still cartoonish and friendly to, I don't know, is PG, pretty PG. Like I would say, like if you're 10 and over, you should play this game. And I don't know. And yeah, this is definitely one of the best games I've ever played because of its content, really. I got an achievement. I wonder if there is a way to if I click continue, what happens? Do I just get back to...
After weeks
Oh,
without
okay, no.
news of Emile,
No, yeah.
Marie,
No, it's if I put on continue, I just see the whole thing back again. Quit? No, I cancel. Options. Back? No. That's fine, I can really come back. So anyway, this was Valiant Hearts. It was a great game to play. I'll see what I'm going to be playing next. Here on I Play I Talk, and yeah, thanks for joining me in this whoever did, even nobody did, like at least like I got to play a nice game and record it for the ages, because now it's on the internet. So yeah, I'll see you next time on Play I Talk with a different game. I still haven't really decided, but I have a couple ideas. I'm not gonna run out of games anytime soon. So anyway, see you next time. This is Andre, and this is I Play I Talk. Bye bye.